arriving soon, we've got this new compression kit coming in. Just a fantastic way if you're on a limited amount of money and you just want to give your AEG just a bit of a boost. This compression kit is designed for V2 or V3, this cylinder head here, which is the XT one. Will actually work on both. You've got a ZCI 14 tooth piston, ZCI piston head with one of their O-rings on, and you've got a ZCI cylinder, and you've got, it's actually a rocket nozzle. I find those fit just a little bit more, give a little bit more of a nice glide on that. So let's what we're going to do, we're just going to give a quick compression test here, and then we're going to stick them in a couple of gearboxes and then see just how they fare. Okay, pop that. Yep, remember, always put a little bit of silicone lube on the O-rings, and you want, when you're fitting one of these, you just want to get it, you don't want it too hard when it goes in, so you're really forcing it, and you end up tearing the O-rings. So you just want it, a good size will just be like that. Just saying, give it a bit of pressure and put it in. It's the same with that as well. You might find some nozzles that have a slightly thicker O-ring inside, so you have to really push it on hard. You don't want to push it on too hard. You don't want something that fits too hard, then you can't, it doesn't slide up and down. Again, always put a little bit of silicone lube on the on the shaft here, and put maybe a little bit on the inside. Not too much. You don't need a lot. You just need a little bit. Otherwise, you put too much on. And it's the same with these. If you put too much on here, you're going to clog some of the vents, and when the piston pushes in like that, it's not going to expand the O-ring. So you see a lot of people. I get a lot of people sort of emailing me saying, "Oh, this didn't work because the piston head didn't work." But when you ask to take a photo, it's actually caked in grease here. So you don't need to put a lot on there, especially stuff like this, especially like the super lube stuff that we've got here. A tiny bit just goes so far. Right, so we put that in there. We've got that in there. So this is the classic compression test that you've probably seen before. There you go. Just like what I tend to do is just a simple test like that. Make sure it goes in, and then one with the nozzle in, pushed down to the bottom like that. There we go. And then you can try one with that, one with the tappet plate on. Again, that's what you want, looking for, like that. And then you want to try that in. There we go. Try that out for size in the Lonix gearbox we've got here. Okay, get that on. Really good fit there. A really good fit with this Lonix gearbox. Really good fit. You've got a tiny little bit of play on it, but not too bad. Let's open this back out again. Come on. Right. What I know, next test that I normally do is just to check that you're getting a good bit of compression here, and then one final check is to put the nozzle at the full stretch. Hold that like on there. Keep that forced up there, and then another little push there, and just make sure that again you're getting good compression on that. Here we go. We've got a JG shell here. Let's just see how this fits in. Don't need that, and don't need that, and don't need that. Again, a really good fit there. Really good. It's flush with the rest of the case. Let's put the top on. Closes nicely. Yep. No wiggle, nothing. Really good. So again, if you're looking for a really cheap way to upgrade your gearbox, and you don't want to spend, you know, some of the kits out there I've seen for 45, 50 pounds, really expensive. This will, you know, this will be half that. Really worth trying one out, really worth checking one out.